Monday, February 12th, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, this video is an update to the Earthquake Watch video I posted on February the 9th of 2018. The Earthquake Watch, which I don't issue these Earthquake Watches very often, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Certain things have to start trending, things that I watch on a daily basis. When they peak, I've noticed historically that large earthquakes can and sometimes do occur, and especially earthquakes in diverse places, places that you just don't normally see earthquakes ever occurring. And it's during these peak moments of these trends that I've noticed over the years. I want to play a segment in case you missed this video, and I'll post this video in the description box below. I want to play a segment of this video that I did on the 9th, and here it goes. February 20th. Also, earthquakes in diverse places, and I can't emphasize that enough. Wouldn't be surprised if a 2.0 popped up over in France. Just earthquakes in general in diverse places. I was using France in this video as an example of a diverse place for an earthquake because typically France is hardly ever on the earthquake map. Until last night, I'd like to thank James for sharing this story with me from the local.fr. It's dated February the 12th, 2018. Goes on to say residents in western France were given a fairly rude awakening at 4 a.m. on Monday morning when they were shaken from their sleep by an earthquake measuring 4.8 in magnitude. The epicenter of the earthquake was near a town called Saint-Hilaire-de-Vaust. It was felt as far away as 100 kilometers from the epicenter of the earthquake. They interviewed a few people near the epicenter. This gentleman here is a baker, and he was up at his bakery during the earthquake, and he said it felt and sounded like a big explosion. He said there was a terrible shock, and he thought that a truck had crashed into a wall. A baker in another nearby town said he thought it was an explosion as well. He said there was a boom for a few seconds. According to him, maybe 5 seconds. The mayor of the town of 2,700 residents where the epicenter occurred, he thought there had been an accident where a lorry had crashed into a nearby home. He said, in fact, his home, his personal home, shook during the earthquake. He grabbed his telephone and got up right away, anticipating that people would be calling, wanting to know what had happened. And this quake rivals the strongest earthquake ever recorded in that area. And that goes clear back to September of 1972, being a 4.9. So this nearly tied the strongest earthquake ever recorded in that area. Here's a post at Twitter by Jordi Diaz Cusi, and it's a seismograph that detected the energy from the earthquake. Get a little better look of it here, and that's a classic earthquake signature. This seismograph is down here in Barcelona, Spain. Take a look at it here on Google Earth. Here's the epicenter of the earthquake up in France, and we'll measure real quick just to see about how far away that is. 370 miles. So a seismograph in Barcelona, Spain picked up the energy from the earthquake last night at around 4 a.m. Here it is being reported at volcanodiscovery.com, 4.8 earthquake, Monday, February 12th in western France. There it is on the map right there. So definitely a candidate for a quake in a diverse place. I'd like to thank James for sharing that story with me. It was in my email at 4:30 a.m. this morning. Moderate quake in western France. Rattles homes, shakes the ground, stirring residents in the overnight hours around 4 a.m., nearly tying a record for the strongest earthquake ever recorded in that area. Quake Watch continues, guys. Again, goes from the 9th through the 20th at midnight, and we've had other quakes in diverse places too. Just in the last 72 hours, we've had one in South Korea near the Olympics. There's been 2 in Texas. There's been 1 in Arkansas. There's been 1 in Iceland. And now this one in France. So they will probably continue in the coming days, and don't be surprised if you see one or two of 7.0 magnitude or greater. Have an earthquake plan. Always be ready. No matter what day, week, or month it is, having an earthquake plan is a good idea. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day and be safe out there.